Hi Pisces, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to talk about the new moon in Sagittarius that occurs on November 23rd, 2022 at 5:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Both the sun and the moon are sitting at 2 degrees of Sagittarius. So Pisces, if you haven't already liked, subscribed, commented on Scorpio Soul Time, given me a thumbs up, it really helps my channel grow. I would appreciate it if you would take the time to do that. It also helps the content reach more viewers. So Pisces, I'm sure that you all are relieved that we are moving into Sagittarius period. For most people, the Scorpio Taurus eclipse time was extremely heavy, lots of energy shifting. So this is a welcomed energy. Excuse me. So the Sagittarius energy, you all, is this energy that is usually feels lighter. It's really a time of being able to step into new adventures, new passion projects. Sagittarius is a fire energy, so it is that energy of really moving forward into something that maybe you've been wanting to do for a while, maybe also wanting to take some time for yourself and figure out like what passions do you have of your own, what private things would you like to embark on. This could be travel, philosophy, just learning maybe a new skill. This is a great time to do it. If you're looking for a new job, this is a great time, or a new career. This is a really good time for that. Also, Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces actually will station direct almost at the same time on November 22nd. So this can be a welcoming energy for adding more expansion to spiritual pursuits such as learning a new language, traveling, etc. And so Pisces, since Jupiter is in your sign and stationing direct on that November 22nd date, this could be a really powerful time for you as well. Okay, Pisces, so let's take a look at your past, present, and future spread, and then we will pull some clarifier cards. So in the past, you have the Priest, number 5, which is going to be similar to the Hierophant in the Rider-Waite deck, Major Arcana. In the present, you have the Sky King. So that would be similar to the King of Swords. So some type of clarity possibly coming in at this new moon in Sag. And for the future, you have the 6, the Lovers card, which is like the Lovers in the Rider-Waite deck, Major Arcana. So you have 2 Major Arcanas. Interesting that you have the 5 and then the 6. So some kind of progression possibly moving through here. You do have 2 in reverse. So it's interesting that your Major Arcana cards are both in reverse. And then the Sky King of Swords is in the middle in the upright position. I am using the Tales of the Mystical Cats deck here today. I love this deck because I feel like cats are mischievous and like to be adventurous, and I feel like that is perfect for this Sag energy that we're stepping into, Pisces. So let's pull some clarifier cards for that Priest or Hierophant card, for that Sky King, and for the Lovers card. Already a sense of some type of possibly some kind of regulation or some kind of governmental body. This could be work or someone having some kind of ruling over you, but also some kind of clarity coming on in, and possibly something dealing with relationships. Those are kind of like the overarching energies I'm already seeing with the 3 cards. So let's see what's a clarifier for the Priest card. So we have the 6 of Swords, so possibly moving away from that regulatory feeling like you're maybe confined by the system or someone who was like over you, both in reverse. Interesting that we have the 5 and the 6 here, and then we also had the 5 and the 6. So let's kind of see how we work through that. With the Sky King, we have the Tower. Okay, so Pisces, interesting energy going on here at this new moon in Sagittarius, because you're getting some kind of clarity. Some type of an event could happen during this time that brings you into that clarity. And with the Lovers card in the future, you have the Knight of Swords, possibly moving into something hastily. So be careful of any kind of relationships or anyone who comes in the future. That might be something that is not warranted at that time, or maybe just something that you're not ready for. I did hear turn over the bottom of the deck, and I see the 10 of Swords in reverse. So let's just start off there, Pisces, with that 10 of Swords, because I do feel like there's this energy of you moving away from something that was no longer needed. There's this almost this spark or event that's going to occur that brings you into reality, and you're going to really need to think through where it is that you want to move forward. I feel like this 10 of Swords, especially when it's in reverse, kind of casts this shadow of something needs to end, but maybe you're not mentally prepared for it to end. So please keep that in mind as we move through this cycle, Pisces. Make sure that you are really aligned with yourself and feeling confident in what you're doing, because I do sense that some people or some events or some theme that you are experiencing now, you are going to need to leave something behind so that you can move forward in a better way. Okay, so let's take a look at the past. You have the Priest and you have the 6 of Swords, both in reverse. The Priest card is like that Hierophant card. You can see this cat is definitely like the ruler, or being able to be the one, the priest that makes the decisions, really keeps the faith of whatever history or long-standing, hierarchical rules and regulations that have been there for generations and generations. And so I do feel like there's something that you're kind of like ready to move away from. I don't know if this is something in your mental state that you are ready to kind of break the chains of cycles that are no longer working for you, or some type of rules that have been set forth, but you're definitely ready to move away from them. And this could be you and your family with that 6 of Swords. But I feel like by the time you get to this new moon in Sagittarius, your spirit guides really want you to take note of what events are happening, because the Sky King is one of which has clarity. It is that King of Swords that you're going to have some type of an event or a theme or someone who comes into your life that could spark almost like a domino effect of what needs to happen to clear out the old so you can move into a new way of thinking. This clarity is really going to, it could be out of the blue with that Uranus placement. If you have Uranus in Taurus, remember we did just have that Uranus conjunction with that Taurus eclipse that we just had. So if you have any placements in Uranus or in, or I should say with Taurus, or you have any placements with Saturn, this definitely could be something that comes in all of a sudden. And it could be something dealing with a relationship with this Lovers card. In the future, you have this Knight of Swords and the Lovers. The Lovers card being in reverse is almost, I'm sensing that you possibly had a past either love relationship. This also could be like a partner just in terms of business, or just a partner that like a friend situation. There feels like something that like is going to come to an end, that you need to make a decision. You need to like make one, but not in a hasty manner. So what I would say to you, Pisces, is as you move into this new moon in Sagittarius, really determine where is it that you need to put your focus, because you have like a lot of different directions I'm seeing happening, and they might all be happening simultaneously, which may feel a little more haphazard. I feel like you may be dealing with some relationship issues, but I also feel like you're trying to move away from some kind of governing body, which to me kind of symbolizes more of a work situation. But then you also have this like feeling of like an event that is going to spark all of this into almost like a tailspin. So what I would say, Pisces, is take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this series and see if any of these themes come up in those readings as well, just to give you a little more clarity and to help steer you. But also take a look at those November month ahead videos, because I think that that's going to help you get some clarity as well. Okay, Pisces, I hope you all have a good new moon in Sagittarius, and I'll talk to you all later.